どうも、こんにちは、皆さん。MCP Addict です。ただいま、戻りました。Today, I'm going to be doing a different type of video wherein I will be discussing on how to basically apply in STI College Angeles. Um, for some, you all saw my video that I am enrolled in an IT class wherein we are studying about programming, coding, and such. Um, as of you all are wondering um, if IT or programming is difficult, well, in terms of difficulty, it's not, or it depends on the person or individual. For me, since STI, the school that I'm attending right now, it's offering its senior high school courses, which they contain a few strands that will get you to choose your right career path. So it depends if you like cooking, filming, or tourism, or it depends on what you want to do in your future. So basically, I chose Maudi mobile app web development. Throughout those 2 years, we've studied about JavaScript, C Sharp, Java, HTML, CSS, and PHP, Microsoft SQL, and such. So, in terms of college courses or college lessons, in our first semester, it was quite um, tough, or we had to adjust since, of course, start of 2019 to 2021 or 2020, the virus, you all know that face-to-face class got cancelled, so we had to attend online classes and do things virtually, like do quizzes or do exams on the computer or on your phone. So entering my first year, it was quite a big adjustment, since you have to wake up and groom yourself, like take a shower, brush your teeth, prepare your clothes, eat breakfast. Unlike in the online environment, you all can skip taking a bath or shower. You all can just fix your hair. Then, of course, in the first year of college, cannot do all of that. You have to be well properly groomed. You have to eat breakfast or lunch, and of course your sleep schedule. You have to change your schedule to in order to function in your first week of attending first year. So based on my experience, our first year, since we are new, of in terms of new, like we are all students of STI, but we are still new to the way of attending college face to face. The first thing we experience is that not all first years are required to wear uniform when we had our first enrollment, since it's the reopening of the class. I don't know right now if they're going to require every first year to wear their uniform, since they can restock on inventory of different uniforms for different courses. So in our IT course, we started around September 12 of 2022. During our first months, we did not wear any uniform. Like half of our classmates, they all wear civilian or regular clothes. And then around come end of October, we had to finally buy our uniforms, like make like have our trousers tailored. Of course, the school does not offer ready-made trousers, since they will give you a cloth and it's up to you to do the measurements of your own trousers, like the waistline, the length of the pant legs, and so on. You all saw my video. We had the 3/4 sleeve, the gray 3/4 sleeve with navy blue contours on the collar and on the sleeve. So we are required to tuck in our polo or our shirt in order to follow the dress code. STI, College MLS, is quite strict when it comes to wearing uniforms. The school year is broken into 2 semesters. We have the typical prelims to finals. In our first semester, September, we had our prelims, October, midterms, November, our pre-finals, and finally December, we had our finals. So throughout my experience, prelims, it was quite easy, adjusting to being introverted to being confident, being able to speak in front of public of a public audience. I actually gained the courage to actually execute things in front of many people. Then comes midterm. It was still quite easy since it was the first semester. In terms of our main major courses, we had to relearn the basic things of Java from scratch. So the things we had learned from our senior high school, we had to remember, or we had to relearn them again. For us, of course, as students that already learned those things, we had it easy. And for some new students, they had it rough. Of course, they had to adjust on what are the syntax and what are the purpose or use of this certain line of codes. And then we have midterms, exams. In terms of exams, you have to get a permit in the lobby area of STI, or where the payment center is at. If you have any remaining balance, or if you're fully paid, you can have your exam permit signed right away, so you can take your exams, or you don't have to queue every time exams are up. So pre-finals, it was quite grueling, especially we had some technical issues in our part of being a student. So in terms of mental capacity, or your mental state, it depends on how you will utilize your brain power. As for my own experience, I actually had a very depressing and mental grueling midterms and pre-finals due to some stress, like overloading with information. Of course, we had to focus on our major subjects, and we had to do this and that on other general subjects. You get the main idea. And then come finals, I got sick. Throughout December, I got sick, severely sick. I cannot even attend our classes, and due to our teacher having a change of schedule, we had to attend classes during Saturdays. Since it was the finals, we had to attend the last remaining 3 Saturdays in our mathematics subject. You all should really focus on studying Java. So that's the only thing that I could recommend right now. The other subjects, they are quite easy. All teachers or professors in STI, they're quite nice. It only depends on how you all will interact with them, or depends on what rules they embody or they advise to students. So yeah, so come to finals, I got sick. I had to finish all of my projects without attending class, since I was almost the leader in every subject that we had. In terms of doing it at home, I had to do my parts, like in our entrepreneur subject. I had to build up the structure of the business magazine and business plan. So all I did was, I cannot even stand up at that time. I was severely depressed as well. My body, I cannot move it. I cannot even contact my member, since every time I will use the computer or my phone, my head started spinning. It hurts a lot. So in short, I had to sacrifice, and of course I had to finish the project, since it was it was the finals. I cannot leave it open. And of course, on my major, I flopped a bit, since I was having a hard time on memorizing. And of course, I tried to study for 6 hours straight. I did not sleep, and due to sickness, I cannot focus. Those 6 hours of studying, they kind of did not help. Then we had our semestral break from January. Then I forgot what day of January we started, but we started again. Start of our second semester, it was quite chill again, since yeah, we had to adjust again, since we had our short break, and of course we forgot some of our lessons. And of course, the general subjects, they change once more. And of course, the specialized subjects or the major subjects, they are the same. Um, they are still the same, but some they change. And of course, not all general subjects, they all change as well. For example, we have NSTP1 and NSTP2. Then we have PE1, PE2. Then in our second year, we have PE3 and PE4. So the first week of our second semester, it was quite fine, but it was quite hectic, since we know each other. Then we had our projects, our new teachers, our new subjects, and of course, our school, STI, offers some events like the Valentine's event. They have sports fest. Before we or after we started midterms, we had a little Valentine event wherein we had to enjoy and such. It was like a 1 week event wherein the students, both senior high school and college tertiary students, they can enjoy walking around the school, buying in booths and such. And then midterms, it rolled out. Struggled a bit. Finals of second semester. My recommendation for that is to study, or like listen to your teacher. Like instead of dozing off, I recommend listening to the lecture and actually submitting your outputs. Since pre-finals and finals in our second semester, it's the most grueling. It killed me once more. It made me sick because we had our sports fest. I had to do some medic, since I always volunteer in our events to be a medic, since I have medicine supplies, first aid kits, and such. And of course, yeah, the stress. I was one of the representatives as well in our yellow team, and we had to finish certain errands and specific things in order to make our team complete. So it was quite a struggle for I think almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks of preparing and doing things. Since our sports fest, we attended near LNS, or in the LNS park. So the first day of our sports fest, we had our parade going to there. Then the rest of the week, we had to commute, like travel by jeep or by your own vehicle. So in terms of sports fest, it was quite fun, but it was lackluster. It was quite fun to say the least, but I did not attend any games or did I did not do anything besides being a representative and actually assisting injured players in our second final day. Then in our final day of sports fest, I did not attend since I got sick. Um, my body gave out. My asthma, it got triggered severely, and yeah. When comes finals, I did not take down notes, both in pre-finals as well. Of the requirements are paper based. You don't have to take exams because some of our final outputs, they are only reportings, presentations, and actual outputs. In our major subject, in our computer programming subject, we had to present a system, but I won't spoil that since you all need to find out by yourselves. Um, yeah, so you all must prepare for that. It's quite grueling. So we started the project around midterms, then finals we had to present it. So we had 3 months to build the system. So system, it's still programming. Not a physical system, but more of a software system. So in short, college it's quite fun because we had a lot of vacant time because not every subject are needed to be attended. So if we have nothing to do, the teacher will let us do whatever we want in order to finish our pending projects or go out for lunch or rest, if whatever a student wants to do. Since of course the teachers, they also understand the pain and tiredness of every student. They know how grueling college can be, so sometimes they give us opportunity to actually use the available time to rest, to eat, or do something that is um, helpful for us students. So in order to apply in STI, you all just need to call the number or search up STI College Angeles. And if you're near in Manila or other regions in the Philippines, STI offers a lot of branch. So in short, if you want to enroll in IT, I recommend you all actually rest your bodies, your mind, and focus on things that are important in our major subjects. So yeah, so that's my experience throughout my first year of college.